You are listening to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report. Pinax Report.
The Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on pinaxtv.
Senior journalist Ota Ekasapa as a panel on a lot of shows, so especially on political issues. Kwasi Pratt no wade Dr. Kingsley Nyako to prove how President Mahama intended to run for a third-term government. According to Dr. Kingsley Nyako, no, or Patrick say, and you know, the entire NPP, President Mahama running for a third term in office, and that is why they even incited the Save the Judiciary demo recently, no, Nasa or yet and a demonstration, tintes, the chair abino. Now, according to the MPP, no, they were saying, say, they didn't want any interference to come in between the executive arm of government and the judiciary upon the suspension of one of the Chief Justice, Madam Gertrude, and our Chief Justice Gertrude, no. And until NPP4, very, very on the edge recently. Now, Nyama Bebe, including the demonstration. Now, out of the demonstration, no, and Kwasi Pratt, Ebisa Dr. Kingsley Nyako, say on explaining, I didn't know more can say, Mahama wants to run for a third term in office. Now, no, the only say, NPP4 die soon and now almost imagination be and original so akasa, but they don't have any proof of evidence. So will be bisa and your mumbe infantry Ghana for na yen na yen hu. Yan share video no na yen ti ensema e womo.
Before we started this discussion, you played a clip which had the General Secretary of the party, who is a lawyer, in it, and other leaders of the party in the clip. What are they saying? That their main concern is that if the process, the constitutional process which has started, is allowed to conclude, President Mahama will declare his wish for a third term. We all heard it. You heard it.
I did. And it's not the first time. They've said it.
Well, yesterday, I was on a platform with your chief spokesman, Mr. Ahiagba, who actually stated very clearly that the NPP is not worried about the law or the constitution. And that what the NPP is doing is politics. And that if you follow the law, it is difficult to find fault with what the president is doing.
So why is Vincent Kwasi in court?
Hold on. Now, these are your own statements. I hope you won't run away from these statements too. You understand?
That I made
made by your general secretary, made by your chief communicator, made by your leaders. They are saying that, look, this is not a matter of law. This is not a matter of the constitution. It's about politics. And that somehow we believe, we fear, we've dreamt that President Mahama may declare a third term. I wish to run for a third term. Why are you wasting our time?
Okay, go ahead.
But why are you wasting our time?
Go ahead.
Why are you in court when you admit that this is not a legal matter, that this is not a constitutional matter? Why have you gone to court? To waste our time? To waste the time of the courts? What is this?
People have their opinions.
Who told you that President Mahama is running for a third term or intends to run for a third term? Where did you get that information?
For some time, I told you probably that I have been thinking about the possibility of it being done by him, even before he won the presidency. You asked my colleagues on our platforms, because of Article 66.2, that I felt that the Supreme Court at the point might be called upon to interpret it. And if
on what basis? What is your basis for assuming, for dreaming that one day President
It is not a dream. It's not a dream.
So give me the basis.
But we were in this country. When we were supposed to go to IMF, we said that we were going to, President Mahama said that we are not going to IMF. The next day we went. But I'm saying that some people have argued that looking at Article 66.2, a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. Some people think that it might need interpretation. Is it 2 terms consecutively or 2 terms apart as Mahama. So if they are asking, people are thinking about this constitutional provision, you don't say that they are dreaming. Now you are sitting here. You don't, please, with all due respect.
You asked us to demonstrate
indulge me.
Because you think, you imagine
as we sit here, you
that
don't
one
know,
day President Mahama
you don't know the mind of President Mahama.
That's the basis for asking us to go on a demonstration.
No. The demonstration was to save the judiciary.
Let's be
The
serious on this
demonstration
platform.
was to save the judiciary. It was about the removal of the CJ and the onslaught on the judiciary. That was the reason why he went on demonstration. But if other people express an opinion on his third term possibility, just indulge them. It could be or it could not be.
Where is that possibility coming from? That possibility, where is it coming from?
But I've read there's
nothing in this constitution who says that Mahama is going for a third term. You cannot read this constitution and come to the conclusion that Mahama will go for a third term.
But I'm saying that
how do you read the constitution?
That's what I'm saying, that people are thinking that interpretation might give a different twist. You might think it is black and white, but our justices might be thinking differently. So people's genuine worries, allow them. Focus on your disagreement with them.
Video no eye pa obetumi ehun say Kwasi Pratt Ghana for atiase say the NPP should not act based on assumption. Enye bibi a ebi a wadwen betre wo say ekoso no na ekoso. Na say in case bibi sa wo honom dia ene fa prove ebra na yenhu se ampa dia wo kan nyina so ewo so as not to waste people's time, because according to Kwasi Pratt no, or said this is a waste of the court's time and the time of everybody, including those aumuko jina kwa hu ekoye demonstration no. Na sa video yi epie wie ena na nsem bi nso epie efi echi ena nkofo ebisa say how ekwan ben so krampo na John Mahama betumi ejina for a third term in office. That is our current president. How can he stand again as a presidential candidate as a third term in office? And obi nso can say NPP for no jama ebia omo use judiciary in their time. That is why and then almost fail say and the NDC force to me use judiciary in a way. That is why they are very careful, so that they need to reappoint Chief Justice. Chief Justice get you no. Now obinso bisa say now even though say a kobano possible say Mahama jina for President Mahama jina for third term in officer. Would it still not go through an election process or a voting process where people will vote to cast for us to know what the decision of the masses are? And until enkofo can say same way dear in so ensure that enim afufron so can say ebia na NPP for no omo nimne nti a omo ka ne omo ka no esan say sebio ni freni se obeto ebobo abowa na chese ne nan no yeden esibi so. But Kwasi Pratt is still standing on his ground. He is saying say mu approver monfamba, because it is not only Dr. Kingsley Nyako and Abba out. Abba can say President John Mahama wants to stand for a third term in office as president. He is accusing all the other NPP leaders of saying the same. And until you approve, it will be better to give us evidence or proof than to just assume say we na air koso no media waste in call for a time. Yen san share video ni bi.
You are listening to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report. Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on Pinax TV.